Everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be discussing the classic city building game Pharaoh with the expansion pack of Cleopatra. Now, I've always been interested in the study of ancient Egypt and their myths and their gods and their goddesses. It's just always appealed to me, and it was one of the only times in school I ever paid attention in history class. So when I stumbled on this game in the bargain bin at Target years ago, I knew I had to have it. And I brought it home and I started playing and I fell in love with it. There's something about this game to me that invokes a little bit more strategy than some of the other city building games. And there's just something about it, especially when you're doing well and your citizens worship you as a god. there's something to that. When I bought the game, it was on discs, and the laptop I bought a few years ago no longer has a disk drive. So I have been searching and searching for years for a replacement for this game, and I've never found a game that just lives up to it. I've played a lot of the city building games, a lot of the idle games, and none of them were just up to the level that I hold the Pharaoh game. There's just something about it. And during this search, every couple months it just pops in my head and I search for it. And this time around, I found that a company wanted to basically upgrade and re-release the game, and I was super excited. It was supposed to happen this year. I haven't found that re-released version, but I did stumble on Steam, and they have the actual classic Pharaoh game with the expansion pack of Cleopatra, and it was only like $5. So yeah, I got it. And I've been playing, and it's just as good as I remember. I still love this game. The only downfall, it's a huge time suck. You'll start playing a mission, and the next thing you know, 3 hours have you don't know where they went. So I'm going to go into some of the gameplay and show you the game. Okay, so I'm going to walk through the first mission with you, and the objective is 6 meager shanties, and you just start out creating an area of housing and watching the immigrants come.
The world has ever seen.
They always start out with a little introduction as to what you're supposed to do. So here I am, I'm going to build the road, and then I always usually build my houses in like clumps of 4 like that. And usually I put the water supply. At this point we just have the well because it's the very first mission. You don't have enough to do the water supply yet. So here you can see people coming. So I'm building more houses. And now I think I have this set on like 80% speed, and I've sped it up a little bit more for the video. So people are still coming. Now if you click on them as they arrive, they tell you things about them so you know what to do to help them. Here I've clicked on the crude hut. It still has room. Here's a sturdy hut. Again, there's still more room for my city to grow. And as I was saying, if you click on the people as they arrive, they say things. I think when they're arriving, they say, "Oh, I wonder what this city can offer a person like me." So at this point, you have to wait for your city to get big enough to get your next mission. And as you see, I just clicked on that icon, and that is for your overseers, and as it said, they're not available yet in this mission. So I'm building more housing, trying to reach that sweet spot to get the next set of instructions. Then as you can see, I do have autosave on. Okay, now here we get food. We're gonna get to build the bazaar and a granary to store the food and a hunting lodge. I'm waiting for that bird to move. There we go. Now I can build my granary where I want to. So I'm gonna wait until my hunters are actually staffed and start hunting before I build that bazaar, which will then distribute the food gathered from the hunters. No employees yet, so I think, alright, I don't have the water supply yet, and I'm thinking where I'm going to put it, and yeah, I'm going to build some more housing so that my hunting lodge can get staffed so that I get some food going. And I actually kind of like the music. I find it a little bit soothing. Then as you can see, the hunting lodge is now staffed. They're going to go get some game meat. And again, this is the first mission. There's not quite as much to do. Fire in the village. We now get to build the firehouse. And I've built it on both sides because at this point in the game we don't have the roadblocks yet. So my staffing can either walk towards the houses or walk away from the houses. And here's that water supply I was talking about. It's better for your town than the individual wells are. It can serve more people, and I think it's a cleaner source of water in the game. So now that I have some food in the granary, I've built my bazaar that will distribute the food. And soon you should start seeing the houses. They're going to improve. And as they join together and improve, they can fit more people. So there you can see my bazaar finally got staffed. And if you see, you'll eventually see a woman in green walk around, and she is the one that distributes the food from the bazaar. There, I just checked the mission again. And you can see there, she walked the wrong way, but now she went to the granary to get food. There she is distributing the food, and I achieved victory on that first mission. The first one is pretty easy.
By filling your people's bellies with nourishing
You
food
can choose
and
your
protecting
difficulty. And here, when I said the overseers, here's of the workers, here's the chief overseer that will tell you different things in your city, the temples. Here is a hot tip for this game. If you have multiple gods, always throw your festivals for Bast. She will throw festivals to show the other gods your piety and will help you immensely in keeping all the gods happy. So you just kind of click through your overseers, and that tells you housing, any issues in your city. So that's some of the general gameplay. Like I said, I am so excited that I found this game again and that I get to play it, because there's just something about it. You have to think how to make your citizens happy, how to keep the city running, and how to give the Pharaoh all his requests at the same time. And again, it's probably my love of all things Egyptian that have led me to love this game so much, as well as the movie and TV franchise of Stargate, especially Stargate SG1, which heavily delves into some Egyptian mythology. If you're a fan, as I am, of Stargate SG1, please keep your eyes out, because I do intend to have some shows discussing my love of Stargate SG1, and because word on the street is it might be coming back with Amanda Tapping and Michael Shanks reprising their roles, which is super exciting. So thanks again for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time.